والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Great aspect in Islam is charity. Money. Money comes to you from who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is it because you work? Yes. But it is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He gave it to you and He told you how to deal with it. And it's up to you. You can follow or you don't. And He promised you, if you follow, you get more of it and you keep it. And you get rewards. He gave you something that you love so much. He created you, you love so much. So you're attached to it. So it's hard to follow the rules. It's like I have somebody here who loves basketball. And I put them in the gym and I give them certain rules to follow. And I leave. You think they're gonna follow it? Especially if I tell him, for instance, no dunks, no three-pointers, no 2-on-2, no, and put some of those things that they really like to do so much. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created you, you love the money. And He gave you the money. And He told you, watch out how you get it and where you spend it. He wants you, subhanahu wa ta'ala, to reduce that love for the money. He made you love it so much, and He told you how to reduce it. And the way to reduce it is by spending it. When I say spending it, I don't mean spend all of it. Yani, make it easy to give. When someone needs something, you give. It's not like your hand is always like this, you want to take. It's always open. Not like this, like this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, بَلْ يَدَاهُمَا بِسُوطَتَانِ. His hands, both hands, are open, meaning anyone can get it. If I have money and my hand is like that and I go in front of you, you grab whatever you want to grab. It's open. But if I have it like this, try to open my hand. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you the money and He told you, I want you to give from that money and not to attach yourself to it because it will ruin you. You will not even enjoy it. You can't spend on yourself, you can't spend on your family, and you will be like a dog panting after it, always looking for it. Doesn't matter what you collect, you want more. You'll never be satisfied, never. Anyone who tells you, if I get this much, I will be satisfied, tell him you're a liar. Ask me why. Because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لو كان لابن آدم واديا من ذهب لتمنى إليه آخر ولو كان له واديان لتمنى إليهما ثالث ولا يملأ فم ابن آدم إلا التراب ويتوب الله على من تاب. If the son of Adam, who's the son of Adam, Sheikh? Are you the son of Adam? Yes or no? Ahsant. Son of Adam, all of us. Now you probably wonder why it's not the daughter of Adam, right? Son of Adam, daughter of Adam includes that. If you have, the son of Adam has a valley, can you imagine how big the valley of gold? He will wish and want a second valley. And if he has two, he will wish three. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ could have kept going. And if he has 3, he will need 4 and so forth. And nothing fills the mouth of the son of Adam. Yani you want to eat, you want to have more. Nothing fills it except dirt. What does that mean? Death. That's the only time you stop and you don't ask for money. So our job is to take that love or reduce it by giving. And you have fundraising coming next week. You mean to tell me that you're going to donate 50 cents and donate $1, or some of you even donate nothing? What kind of faith do you have, and what kind of love do you have, and what? Actually, you know what? If you love money, you give it. Why? Because that's where you find it, in your other home, the home that you should be building from now, in Jannah. Sahaba radiallahu anhum, when a poor person comes and asks him for help, or they need to donate for a project or something, they used to welcome people and say, welcome for the people who are coming to carry our wealth to our new home free. That's what happens when you donate. Your money is transferred to the hereafter free. Usually, if you want to transfer it, you have to hire someone to carry it for you. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends you a poor person, like ISI. He is a poor person. Ya Sheikh Hasaja, let's be realistic. Do you know how much you have to pay for ISI to break even? $800 per month. If each student pays that, and we maintain 600 students or so, then ISI will be self-sufficient. And we get like half of that. Almost 500,000 we need to collect every year to keep your wonderful faces here relaxed, air-conditioned, heater, food, drink, wonderful teachers, exams, tests, transfer you to other colleges in health and wealth and everything. Just because you're paying, don't think you're paying enough. When you give donation, yes, you will go up and you will grow, and you would feel that you came to ISI and you built ISI. Yeah. I cannot think of anything more rewarding after your obligations than donating for knowledge. If one person memorizes an ayah because of your money, you help him do that by keeping ISI going, it is worth every dollar you have in hasanat, because that continues forever. And imagine how many people learning, and how many people improving, and how many people praying because of you. So your donation has to be there. And compete with one another, ya dua. Life is not sandwiches and bake sale and fun sale and all of that sale. It is compete. وَفِي ذَلِكَ فَلْيَتَنَافَسِ الْمُتَنَافِسُونَ. You want to compete in the hereafter. You don't want to go to a castle that has no trees and has no wonderful things as you want. You know, you think that you go to Jannah and everything is wonderful there. Yes, but guess what? If you go higher in Jannah, it varies. You know, Dallas-Fort Worth, you know, such and such Highland Park and downtown. Where would you like to live? Highland Park, yeah. It's all in Dallas. But this one is way up there and this one is way down there. Jannah, you have wonderful place, but you go other places higher. You don't want to go back down. So make sure you give and you compete with your friends and encourage your friends and ask your friend, how much did you give? $5? My plan is to give 10. I go home. Yeah, I grab my dad, I put my hand in his pocket, take his wallet, hide his shoes, do something to him, until he said, no, you have to help ISI. You send me there because you like it. And I want you to give more. Yeah, Dad, but I'm paying for your tuition. Yeah, my tuition is for me. We want something for the school. We want something for hasanat, something for the hereafter. Believe me, they will give you. I'm not asking you to give it only from your allowance. From your allowance, you have to. But give it asking your dad and your mom to give, and your friends and all of that. We're doing that, and it's next Saturday. There's not much time left, so you have today and a few other days to go. Please, 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 think hard and don't attach yourself to the money, and you will be like a dog. You know what dog is? You memorize the Quran. You want to help me? Ta'al. 1 minute. Let's see if this young man can help here. If you cannot help, you are in trouble. وَاتْلُ عَلَيْهِمْ نَبَأَ الَّذِي آتَيْنَاهُ آيَاتِنَا فَانْسَلَخَ مِنْهَا فَأَتْبَعَهُ الشَّيْطَانُ فَكَانَ مِنَ الْغَاوِينَ وَلَوْ شِئْنَا لَرَفَعْنَاهُ بِهَا وَلَكِنَّهُ أَخْلَدَ إِلَى الْأَرْضِ وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ. And when I stop, I want you to say the word loud. فَمَثَلُهُ كَمَثَلِ فَمَثَلُهُ كَمَثَلِ استنى شوي. Stay here, it's all right. Yusuf, you memorize? You do? You memorize the Quran? تعال. Sheikh Yusuf. That's my Sheikh. What grade you're in? 8th grade. Oh, I know you from 2nd grade. فَمَثَلُهُ كَمَثَلِ الْكَلْبِ. What is kalb, Sheikh?
Dog.
جزاك الله خيرا. جزاك الله خيرا حبيبي. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about a scholar used to be, because of love for money, he did such a haram thing. He made dua against the Prophet. Can you imagine? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts his dua because he was so good. He made dua against the Prophet because they paid him money. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said he is like a dog, constantly his mouth open. You don't want to be like that. You want to be like a dignified human being. Constantly your hand is open, not your mouth, your hand. So be there, inshallah, and give as much as you can. Any messages? What is student council? Anyone fasting today? Well, you guys are becoming food hungry. Sure, Alina, you fast once a year? Daniel, sure, the chef, you think eating in the class is going to help you? We have to do something. I don't like that at all. Last year we were way much better. It seems like enjoining good and forbidding evil and encouraging one another, connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going down. Student council, raise your hand. Raise your hand, student council. I want to know you. One here and one there. Sure, Ikram. We have to have a plan, inshallah. Inshallah, yani, you work on the girls and you work on the boys and make something. Don't limit it to Thursday and get 2 or 3 people. Whenever you can, Mondays and Thursdays, inshallah, good. طيب جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.